Every year on my birthday, a plain white envelope arrived in the mail with no return address. Inside was always the same thing: a cashier's check for $5,000 and a small dried wildflower. I hated those envelopes. I hated them because they came from the man who walked out on us when I was 6. My mother never spoke his name, and I grew up fueled by a cold, quiet rage. I used the money for college, for my first car, for my wedding. Not out of gratitude, but out of a sense of spiteful justice. I thought of it as a coward's tax. When the letters stopped coming last month, I didn't feel sad. I felt victorious. I finally went to the small town where the postmarks originated, intending to close the book on him forever. I found a small cluttered legal office. An old man behind a desk looked at me through thick glasses. "You're the daughter," he said, not asking, but knowing. "I'm here to settle whatever is left," I said, my voice like ice. "Tell my father he can stop paying now." The lawyer sighed and pulled out a thick, leather-bound ledger. "Your father didn't send that money, girl. He passed away 3 weeks after he left your house 20 years ago." The world tilted. "That's impossible. The checks. They've been coming every year." The lawyer turned the ledger toward me. It wasn't a bank record. It was a medical log. "Your father didn't leave because he stopped loving you. He left because he was diagnosed with something aggressive and terminal. He didn't want you to watch him wither away. He didn't want your childhood memories to be of a hospital bed." He pointed to a list of names. He spent his final 21 days selling everything he owned. He set up a trust, but it wasn't enough. So he made a deal with his 3 brothers. They took over his labor, his land, and his life's work. In exchange, they committed to sending you a piece of his estate every year until the fund ran out. He reached into a drawer and pulled out a final tattered envelope. Inside wasn't a check, but a photograph. It was me at 5 years old, sitting on my dad's shoulders, picking flowers in a field. "The flowers in the envelopes," the lawyer whispered. "He picked all 20 of them that last week. He pressed them himself so you'd have a piece of that field every year." I stood in that dusty office, the coward's tax, turning into a mountain of silent, selfless love. I hadn't been supported by a man who ran away. I had been carried by a man who was already gone. I walked out into the sunlight, clutching that old photo, and for the first time in my life, I wasn't looking back in anger. I was looking forward, finally knowing I was never, ever alone.